Welcome back, everybody. We're back together here with another video. We're going to be talking about Rachel Zegler's Hunger Games prequel. Not a good opening weekend for this movie, right?
No.
I mean, this movie opened up to only 44 million. It wasn't even a question. This is the worst opening weekend in the franchise's history. This is the fifth movie in the franchise, and it bombed. Now, the budget, not out of control, only 100 million, but it may even struggle to even break even, and the break even is somewhere around 300 million. This woman, Rachel Zegler, is very unlikable, and just listening to her, giving interviews and everything, she's not very likable, right?
Nope. Yeah.
I mean, her trashing, like old Snow White movies, and I believe that Snow White stuff definitely has a carryover effect now to this Hunger Games movie. I mean, even if she was just a little bit likable, maybe some more people may have seen it. I don't know. But West Side Story bombed at the box office. Snow White's going to bomb at the box office. This movie is going to bomb at the box office. Eventually, man, I don't know how she started getting all these roles like this.
I don't know, but do you think that, it will raise the box office in Thanksgiving?
No.
No?
No, the first weekend was a telltale sign on how bad this movie was going to do. 44 million right here, and we just saw the 78% drop off of the Marvels. That is the worst for any comic book movie ever. I'm actually going to be somewhat nice to this Hunger Games movie. I don't think you're going to see a 78% drop like that, but I wouldn't be shocked if it was like a 65% drop. I mean,
Yeah.
we're looking at, if it got 44 million domestic opening weekend, I'm thinking this thing may only get like 20 million the next weekend. It could be that type of a drop right there. And it's going to struggle to get to 300 million. I mean, the first couple of weekends tells you everything you need to know about a box office for a movie. I'm not sure if it's going to get there.
Well, I think it might be worse since, the opening did worse than the Marvel, and she's more unlikable character. Unlikable actress than,
Yeah, then
Brie Larson.
and Brie Larson is not likable at all. But look at this here. This is how bad it is. This is why I asked the question if Rachel Zegler may have killed the franchise. Opening weekend here, 2012 Hunger Games, the original one. This movie did 71% worse than the original Hunger Games. Catching Fire, the sequel, 72% worse. And the Mockingjay movies, not many people like them, but it still did 64% worse than Mockingjay Part 1 and 57% worse than Mockingjay Part 2. And that one actually got 102.6 million opening weekend. This one got 44 million.
Well, I think the main thing is, after what she said about Snow White and stuff like that, it just, there's a lot of backlash toward her.
Yeah. Yeah. Look how bad this is. They're saying here that they believe that Songbirds and Snakes will top out at around 150 million for its total box office run. They said that's worse than the opening weekends for the first three movies. 115 million. I mean, that is just horrific. Look at this here. Now, the domestic box office, if it gets to 150 million, the original movie made 286 million during its domestic box office run. This movie's tracking not even to get to half of that.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. And the projections for this movie was actually between 42 and 55 million. it barely made above the low end, 44 million. Yikes.
Well, the reason that, I don't want to see the movie is because, of what she said, before. And plus, we saw the preview and
Yeah, the trailers didn't look good to me.
yeah, they didn't look good. I didn't know any, actor or actresses except the celebrity in the Game of Thrones.
Um, who is who was it? I don't
The-
remember. Oh yeah. The guy that played Tyrion. Yeah.
Yeah. I like him, but then like since he's
Well, he's pretty woke too. Remember, he got the dwarves fired from Snow White.
yeah, and that kind of like go down the hill.
Yeah. Man, I already said it, man. I believe that she is box office poison, and if they have another sequel, maybe it'll be a trilogy of movies with her. Each one could actually do worse than the next. So, I mean, just looking at the box office tracking for this particular movie, it doesn't even justify a sequel to this one. I don't know if she actually lives through this movie. I'm assuming that she actually does live in this movie. I haven't read the book or anything like that. But, I mean, this is catastrophic right here. This is an epic fall for Hunger Games, if you ask me.
Yeah. And I think it will, well, for me, I think it will do much worse than the Marvel because, as you said, like most people, you said they like superhero movie and the Marvel, didn't do very good. And this movie is not even a superhero movie.
No, it may actually end up just tying the Marvels. Looks like it may top out at about 225, 230 at the box office, and this movie probably about the same total, grand total. I mean, if they're tracking 115 million for its whole domestic box office run, and let's just go by this here, 55% more. I'm just trying to do math in my head here. This movie would end up probably getting like what 140 million internationally, so it's going to lose a little bit of money.
I don't think like people should look at the international or the worldwide because I don't think the number might go up a little, but not a lot.
No. I mean, if you look at this here, I think you need to look at the international to track the whole worldwide box office.
Well, yeah,
that comes into how much money you're going to make or you're going to lose.
Yes, I'm saying that the number might not increase that much worldwide.
Well, yeah, that's why I said like if it's 115 and just based on these numbers here, it made a little bit more internationally because that's all over the world. So if you just add a little bit more to that 115 million, probably like 130 or something like that, it still won't even break even.
No.
So that's why I believe this movie's in trouble. And Rachel Zegler, yeah, she's probably the franchise killer here for Hunger Games. This is not good news. So the thing is, one of the reasons why like Disney, for example, is losing all that money now is because the Chinese people are not going and supporting Marvel movies anymore. So those box office numbers be greatly inflated.
Mm-hmm.
That's another major reason why the box office numbers are really, really down right now. Because that Chinese box office is not there at all. And I'm pretty sure they're not showing up for this movie either. So, but I think that's going to wrap it up, guys. Let us know what you guys think about this in the comments section. We'll be back tomorrow with another video. Until then, be safe.
Goodbye.